Hello everyone and welcome to a quick revision video for grade 1's math exam. So this video is divided into two parts. The first one is for my exam, Ms. Hanas, which is a couple of classes that I teach, and the other part is for Ms. Haneen's class, which is what we will do after this one. So let's go ahead and start with what we have for my exam. And the first thing we have is opposites. So all of these words are mentioned, or all the words that we need are mentioned in the revision sheet. So let's check them out. So we have up, big, short, on, in, and day. Now, all of these words have an opposite, and the reason I did it as matching in practice in this video is because it's the easiest way to know whether your child has learned it or not. So let's try to, I'll mix them up on the board, and then we can match them together. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. So now what we have to do is match these words together. Now, one way you could practice this is by writing them down in a notebook and have your child write them down. So you can do this in a notebook. You could write these separately on another paper and have your child write them down like this. So day is the opposite of night. So they have to write it like 3 or 4 times, and then they can match it here. So they write it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they come here and match it. So what's the opposite of day? It's night, so we match it. So this is the first thing that we have to do. So up is the opposite of long, small, out, night, off, or down. So in the notebook, write it down on a different paper. Up is the opposite of down. And then after they write it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, they can come to the matching exercise and they can match it. They can match the words together. So up is the opposite of down. What's the opposite of big? Again, same thing. Big, small. So in this case, it's big, small. Short, what's the opposite of short? Which is long. Then you have on, off, in, out. So it just takes a couple of minutes to, really get that down and have the students understand them. So this is the first thing that we have to do. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. They just have to look at the words and recognize them. So up starts with a U, up, and then they have to match it to D, down. Then big, start with a B, I, G, B, I, G, big. Match it to small, S, small. SH, short, short. With long, long, long. O, N is on, opposite of off. D, Y, day, is opposite of N-I. The GH is silent, so whenever you say them, it's night, night. So that's the first thing that we have to go through. So these are opposites. So let's look at the second thing. Okay, so the second thing is tallying. So I'll have different objects or different shapes, like these ones here. Okay, and then I'll have students count them and write them down here as tally. So we have square, circle, triangle, and then we have to tally them. So the way we do it is like this. So this is 1. Start with a circle. Should have started with square, but it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuts the door. So this is the song that goes for tallying. It goes this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 shuts the door. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 draws the line. We got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can say 15 shuts the door. And then it goes on like this. So every 5, we just draw a line to make them a group. So this is, these are 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 6. Okay, then we go for square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shuts the door. Same thing. Triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shuts the door. 6, same thing. Okay, so just make sure this doesn't happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is incorrect and it's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. So you have to write the 6 separate from the 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuts the door. 6. So you have to have some sort of space between every line and the other. So this is tallying. This is the second thing that we have to go through. Now let's take a look at the next one. Okay, the next one is capacity or size. So if we have a cup and then smaller cup, which one holds more water? So you can add more water here than you can add here. So we circle the big one. Okay, so which one holds more is this one here. Which one holds less is this one here. This goes for everything else. So if you have a bucket that is full of water, and then we have a water bottle, which one holds more water? 1 or 2? Which one holds more water? The one that holds more water is the bucket. The one that holds less water is the water bottle. So if the question is about more, we circle more, which is the bucket. If the question is about less, we circle the water bottle. So this is the third thing that we have to go through, which is capacity. Now, let's take a look at the third thing, which is the days of the week. Now, days of the week, we have 7 days in a week. I'm going to write them here, not in order, then we're going to order them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 days in a week, and we have to put them in order. Now, the way you can put them in order is that you can choose any day, and you can start with it. So it doesn't matter which day you start with, and you do not have to memorize the spelling. The words will be on the paper, so you just have to know how to put them in order. So we can start with Sunday, for example. Sunday. Afterwards, we have Monday. Afterwards, we have Tuesday. Afterwards, we have Wednesday. Afterwards, Thursday. And last, oh no, that's not the last one. We have Friday. And Saturday. Again, spelling is not required. The words are in the exam, so they only have to know the order of the days. They can start with Sunday, Saturday, or Monday, because different songs start with different days, and that is the best way to learn the order of the days. So some days start with Monday and end with Sunday. Some days start with Sunday and end with Saturday. And some days start with Saturday and end with Sunday. So any day, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, but you have to know what comes afterwards, okay? So this is the fourth thing we have to go through, which is days of the week. You could write them on a piece of paper, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You can cut them up and have your child put them in order. And that is a very nice exercise to, sort of get them engaged into putting them in order. So that's the fourth thing that we have to go through. And now number 5, which is plus and minus. Okay? So plus and minus is pretty straightforward. So we say 36 plus 42. Plus. So they have to pay attention to this sign over here. If it's plus or minus. So I'm going to write a few over here. So this is just an example, but they need to make sure they check whether it's plus or minus. So in this case, it's plus, minus, and plus. So you need to make sure what the sign is, what the symbol says. Now it's pretty simple. We look at 3 and 4. The way I do it, which one is more, 3 or 4? 4 is more, so 4 here, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this is 7. 6 plus 2, which one is more, 2 or 6? Of course it's 6, so 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 6, 7, 8. So it's 78. Next one is minus, so we have 3 and 2. So 3 minus 2, 1, 2. The answer is 1. 2 minus 2, 1, 2. The answer is 0. Here we have 4 plus 3. So which one is more, 4 or 3? 4 is more and 3 is less. So 4 in the head and 3 in my hand. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 2, 7 plus 2, which one is more? 7. So 7 here and 2 here, so 7, 8, 9. So that is all that we have to go through for my exam. And again, so we have opposites, which are the up and down, and they are all in the revision sheet. Tallying, which is counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuts the door, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 draws the line, and then every 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuts the door. So every 5, we just close the group. Then we have capacity, which one holds more water. Then we have days of the week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The words will be on the paper. They just have to put them in order. The last one is plus and minus, which will be vertical, like this. It's very easy to just go through them. You just have to look at the symbol, whether it's plus, minus, plus. So this is the end of the first part of my exam. And now we'll go through Miss Hanina's exam and look at what we need to know in order to do well on the exam. So stay tuned. Okay, so for Miss Hanina's exam, we have a handful of things that we have to go through. And we can start with the first one, which is plus. Now, her exam is just a bit different when it comes to mine, compared to mine, where she has the plus horizontally, so it's like this. So we have questions like this. What we have to do is, just add a few more. 2 plus 26. So what we have to do in this case is just add the tens and then units. Okay, so kids have to memorize how to do this on their own. So just try to do it with them for the first few, and then they can do them on their own afterwards. So tens, units. So 3 plus 2. So 3 is more. So 3 here, and 3 in my head, and 2 in my hand. So 3, 4, 5. And then 3 plus 3. So we have 3 in our heads, and on our heads, and then 3 in our hands. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Then we have 46 plus 22. Tens together and units together. So 4 plus 2. 4 is more, and then 2 is less. So 4, 5, 6. And 6 plus 2, 6 is more. So 6, 7, 8. This is the answer to this one. And then the next one, we have 72 plus 26, so tens and units. So which one is more, 7 or 2? 7 is more and 2 is less, so 7, 8, 9. Then we have 2 plus 6. 6 is more, so 6, 7, 8. So this is how we have to go. We have to do the plus questions in the exam. Horizontally, it's pretty straightforward. You just have to know tens, units. Try to do a little bit more with your children, and they'll definitely get it and start doing it on their own. Just make sure they don't do this or this, which is very wrong. So tens and units together. Okay, so that's plus. Now, when it comes to minus, we can have numbers like this, and it's all vertical. So all the minus questions are vertical like this. So 4 minus 2, 4, 1, 2, the answer is 2. 6 minus 3, so we just have 6 in our hands, minus 3, so 1, 2, 3, that's 3. Okay, and if we can add a few more, 36, again, minus, so 7 minus 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and minus 3, 1, 2, 3. The answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 9 minus 6, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, minus 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is 1, 2, 3. So that's what they have to do for the minus questions. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Try to take it easy, try to do a bit more, and your children will definitely get it. It's very simple. We've practiced them throughout the year, so they shouldn't have a problem with it. Okay, so I have two numbers, maybe 7 and 9. I check which one is more, 7 or 9. In this case, it's 9. Then 9 minus the other number, 7. So 9 minus 7. So 9 minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The difference is 1, 2. Okay, we can do it other ones as well. Okay, so 4 and 9, 15 and maybe 8. Okay. Okay, so 4 and 9, obviously 9 is more. So 9 minus 4. In this case, it's pretty simple. Just 9 minus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 5. Now when it comes to bigger numbers, like 15 minus 8. Now, how can we do this? The way we can do this is we can count after 8 until we get to 5. So we want 15. We start counting after 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have at 15. So what's the difference between 8 and 15, or 15 minus 8? 7. Okay, I'll do one more just to explain how this works. I'll do one here. Okay, you can do 18 and 10, for example. So which one is more? 18 is more minus 10. So in this case, we take the smaller number, 10, and we count up to 18. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm at 18. What's the difference? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the answer to the question. 8. So this is for difference. This is how we can find the difference. Big minus small. Big minus small. Big minus small. So that's difference. That's the third thing we have to go through. Coins. Now, as far as coins go, we have a couple of coins, 5, 10, 25, 50, $1, and $5. So here we will have the name of the coin. So all of these are in the book, so you can use that to memorize them. But they will all have 5, 10, we have quarter, we have half, we have $1, we have $5. So the way you can do this is you can answer them here and write the value of the coins. Again, this is in the revision sheet, and I think they are all there. If they're not, they're in the book in the first few pages of the money topic. So you can just write 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents. Quarter is 25 cents. That's one thing you have to remember. So quarter is 25 cents. Half is 50 cents. Then you have $1. Then you have $5. You can write these on a piece of paper. You can draw 5. And your children have to write it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times or 6 times until they get it. And you can then afterwards you can test them and just write them like this and see if they get it. So this is the fourth thing that we have to go through, which is coins. Okay, now we have half and quarter. So if we have shapes like this, and the teacher tells you to make them half, so half, if they need them as half, you need to divide them into half, maybe color them, maybe write half, maybe you need to write half, maybe you need to color half blue and half red. It doesn't, I'm not sure how it is in the exam, but in the revision sheet it says half and quarter, so it can either be any one of these things. So half, and then half, and then half. Okay, so they can do them like this, or if it asks for quarter, they can make them as quarter as well. So quarter. So again, quarter is 4 parts, and it's written like this: quarter, or 1/4. And then we have quarter. So we can do any of these things. The teacher can also ask which ones are half and which ones are quarter, or it can ask you to tick the ones that are half. So this is not half, this is not half, this is not half, quarter, this is half, 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 half. Or if the teacher asks for half, you have to, if the teacher asks for quarter, you have to cross these and tick the quarters. So it depends on the question and what the teacher asks you to do, but at the end of the day, these are halves. You have to know this is half, and these are quarters. Of course, these are neither half nor quarter, things like this. Not a quarter, not half. So the half has to be in the middle, like this. So if we have one like this, that's not half. If we have one like this, that's not quarter. So it's not quarter, not half, half, half. Okay? This is as far as the half and quarter go. So this is a half, half, quarter, quarter, half, half, not half, not quarter, not half. So they have to know the differences between half and quarter and the other ways we divide shapes. That's quarter. Okay, now we have solid shapes, which are the shapes in the book that we've studied. I think we had one more, which is cube, cuboid, sphere, cylinder, pyramid. Let me see. Show the same, sphere, pyramid. That's 5. These are the 5 shapes. So the first one is cube. Okay, so you have to recognize the cube. Again, they can write it down on a piece of paper and draw the cube. Cube. You have to write it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then you can write it in the other paper. Then we have cuboid, sphere, cylinder, and lastly, pyramid. So these are the 5 shapes, or the 5 most important shapes. I forgot cone. So cone is also important. These are the 6 shapes that we need to know. Cube, cuboid, sphere, cylinder, pyramid, and cone. So these are the 6 most important shapes that we need to memorize. I don't think that they have to memorize the spelling. I think they will be in a box, and they have to match each word from the box to the shapes. So keep that in mind and try to work on recognizing the letters. So C-U-B-E is cube, C-U-B-O-I-D is cuboid, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's solid, and these are solid shapes. Okay, now heavy and light. Now, from my understanding is that we have 2 objects. One of them is heavy, and the other one is light. So students either have to circle heavy or circle light. Okay. So in this question, for example, we need to circle heavy. So which one is heavy? This one is obviously heavier. So we have a car and a pencil. Which one is heavier? Which one is heavy? The car is heavier, so we circle the car. So when the question comes to heavy, we circle the one that is heavy. If the question is light, then we have a phone, maybe, and I don't know. Again, let's have a water bottle, for example. Okay, a bucket. So which one is light? This one is full of water. So obviously this one is lighter. So circle the one that is light. We have to circle the one that is lighter. If it's heavy, we circle the one that is heavier. I don't think they have to write the words. I think it's going to be circling. But if they have to write the words, it will be like on the side. So this one is heavy. And this one is light. So here, light, heavy. Again, I don't think they have to memorize the spelling, so no need to memorize light and heavy from, they don't have to memorize the words. They will be written down, and they can write them if writing is necessary, or they can circle. So if the question is heavy, circle heavy. If the question is light, circle light. So this is heavy and light. Okay, the last one is tallying. So I'll have a few questions here because I'm not sure which one they will bring in the exam. So okay, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only have to write 4. Here we have 3, so 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuts the door. This is 5. Now, when it comes to tallying, this is how we tally. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 shuts the door. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 draws the line. And this is how we tally. So this is why this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuts the door. Then we have 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 shuts the door, 6. Now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. So this is how tallying will be done most likely, or it will be shapes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have to tally 1, 2. Then we have triangle 1. We have the square 1, 2. Of course, if we have more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shuts the door. This is how we have to tally. So this is 5, this is 1, and this is 2. This is how we can do it in different ways. This is tallying, and it's the last thing that we have to go through for Miss Hani's exam. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, you can write them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and good luck on tomorrow's exam for everyone. See you next time.